What's up, Brooklyn? How we doing? Yeah, hell yeah. I am from Boston. I am Italian. Yeah, and that means I was raised Catholic. Yeah, anyone else? Talk about if you were raised Catholic. Okay, some of us in here, yeah. I was raised Catholic. I guess that explains why I do my best work on my knees. I know. What is the most traumatic tradition in the Catholic religion? Anyone? Confession, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with communion on this one. I'm gonna go with communion. I think that's the most traumatic one. So for those of you who aren't Catholic or not familiar with the religion, communion is like when they dress you up as a child bride so that you can eat Jesus. That's what happens. But before you can eat Jesus, you have to go to confession, right? You have to cleanse your soul of your sins. So I remember being like 7 years old doing confession for the first time. And I remember getting into the little confession box, and the priest is like, "Hello, my child, like, confess your sins." And I'm like, okay, well, I got into a fight with my sister over the TV remote, and the priest is like, okay, and then I'm like, well, and then I lied to my parents, and he's like, okay, and then I'm out of sins because I'm 7. So I look down at my little cheat sheet, which is the 10 Commandments, and I say, I committed adultery. I thought that was like adulting. I thought that was like when you don't put your toys away when you're done playing with them, you know? Like my mom would sometimes do. She'd like leave them out on her nightstand instead of putting them away. That's what I thought it was. Anyway, this priest like did not bat an eye, and he was like, 10 Hail Marys, you're good. Yeah, I walk out of the sin bin and I'm like, I just lied to a priest. Never went back after that. So Catholicism was going really well for me. It's just one of my family traumas though. Another family trauma we discovered a few years ago was when my sister got us all like the 23andMe DNA tests. Have you heard of these tests? Yeah, they all like have our DNA now. It's great. But my sister had gotten us these tests for Christmas, like uplifting holiday family activity. Everyone gets a DNA test. Yeah, so we all took it. And like, I'll save you the whole family drama. Long story short, the dude who we thought was my grandfather, not my grandfather. Okay? Yes. Grandma had an affair, got pregnant with my dad, and passed it off as my grandfather's kid. Yeah. There's no words for the day when you find out your grandma's a bigger slut than you are, okay? Yes. Some people get generational trauma, I got generational riz, okay? Got it from my grandma. Oh man. No, I am right now taking a break from my mental health to pursue dating. You can't have both. You cannot have both. You know this, right? You can't have both. No, I have a great group of friends though. They try to help me out with like the dating stuff. I call them my board of directors. You know? Yeah, anyone else have a board of directors, like a group chat? Yeah, I love mine. So like, if I'm seeing someone and they send me a serious text, I submit that text to the board. And as a group, we craft the response, you know? It's a group project. You know, if I'm seeing someone and like, we get into a fight, and like, I forgive them because I'm nice, you know what I mean? But then an hour later, I come back and I'm mad again. Just know that the board disagreed with my decision, and I gotta run it back, you know? Yeah. Hanging out with my friends, they're great, but like, you know, like, it's like group therapy, but nobody ever gets better. You know? Yeah. I call it Tragic the Gathering. It's so fun, you guys. It's so fun. Clap it up if you're married. Anyone here married? Okay, hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm no longer in the married people community, but for those who are, yes, hell yeah. For those who are, have you all seen this thing where like married people share Facebook accounts? Has anyone seen this? Yeah, no, this is a thing. This is a thing. And I just want to know like who in the relationship asked for that. You know what I mean? Like I want to be a fly on the wall in that relationship. Really though, like I want to know which one of y'all is worried about getting cheated on that you had to share a Facebook account, you know? Yeah. I'm not worried about that for me though, because cheating on me is easy, but trying to figure out why your car won't start is expensive. And that's that Scorpio shit. Like I'm a Scorpio, so I will call and cancel your AAA and then cut your brakes, motherfucker. That's what I will do. Hell yeah. That's what I will do. Yeah, definitely. I have a rescue dog. Anyone else like to rescue animals? Yeah, I have a rescue dog. He was so great. My husband passed tragically, and then I like got the dog. You know what I mean? He's awesome. But when you rescue an animal, you kind of like don't know what you're gonna get in terms of like their mental health. You know? Yeah. So my dude has like a little bit of a bite history. So I was talking to my vet, and my vet was like, "I think we should put him on Prozac." And I was like, "Okay, great. Like I'm on board. Let's try the dog Prozac." Here's the thing about if you have a mentally ill dog, you know that the Prozac they're on, it's the same as human Prozac. It's the exact same, but it goes by a different name. It's called Reconcile for the dogs. Yeah, it's called Reconcile. And I just kept thinking to myself, like, wouldn't it be crazy if we could give humans a pill called Reconcile? Wouldn't that be amazing? The way I would slip that shit to my dad at Thanksgiving, you know? Yeah. I'd be buying him presents by Father's Day, you know what I mean? It would be so great. Until then, though, I'll just be screaming harder daddy into my headboard, I guess. It's fine. Not having a whole lot of luck on the apps, though, you guys. I mentioned that I'm widowed. I think I'm going to start my own dating app. This one's going to be widows and widowers only. You can find it at Mournhub. Yeah. You will be able to filter by cause of death. Not interested in suicides. Open to cancer, though. Open to cancer, though. Yeah. Or like I have this other idea for an app. It's when you download it and you put in what mental health meds you're on, and you get matched to someone on the same meds as you. Hell yeah. It's gonna be called Relation Scripts, and you can download that one later. You guys have been so fun. I've been Krista Patronick.